Boys, today we're going to do another killer in the acting like a baby series, and today we've got Leatherface aka Bubba. The two add-ons we're going to be using are the award-winning chili and beast marks, which is basically like engravings for Billy. It increases the chainsaw movement speed, increases charge time. Without any more delay, let's get straight into the game. So let's see if we can convince some people that we are just really new to the game. Let's get straight into the games. Okay, so we are on the Dead Dog Saloon, and basically what I'm going to do before I start taking chase with anyone is just make all of these jungle gyms and loops on this side of the map much worse, because the last thing we want is them to have a lot of resources to work with for the end game. So now when we chase, we're just going to try and get rid of as many pallets and loops as possible, whilst also showing to the survivors that we're not much of a threat and we're pretty new to the game. So I swing at that, even though it's pretty obvious that I would never ever get a hit there. I'm just going to break this breakable wall too. Just try and completely open up this main building in every way possible. And then we're probably going to end up 3-genning actually. Or just trying to chase on this side of the map. And then removing all of the pallets in this area would probably be my best case scenario for endgame. Okay, swung from way too early again. Do get a hit there. We have to get a hit eventually, especially when they're sort of just standing right next to each other. Also just not going to respect any pallets, so they should realize this sooner or later. Okay, we'll get rid of this pallet. We just want to slowly deplete their resources in this corner of the map. So if we can get rid of this pallet as well and Shack pallet, that would be probably best case scenario. Okay, she's not going to drop it. She's greening. Okay, get that gen regressing. I don't really know what this Fang is doing, but they carry on giving me free hits. And I don't want to make it look like I'm trying to be bad, so I'm going to take them. Hopefully she will drop this pallet now. We can get rid of it. Also want to get rid of Shack, and then I'm pretty happy for this end game. Little tea bags from Fang there as well. Perfect. Okay, we got Shack gone. Exactly what we want. Okay, I'm going to take this opportunity now to bump my chainsaw. Just make it look like I don't really know how to use my power whatsoever. We just definitely want this end game to happen in this corner of the map, where these 3 gens are so close to each other, where we've depleted the resources. Okay, perfect. She's not going for it anymore. If I really wanted to, I could even stand on those stairs there and they wouldn't be able to get past me to do it. But it looks like they're just going for the Shen over and over again. It's all they're trying to do. Okay, this time I'm actually going to throw her on a hook. I think we're getting to the point now where they're just not doing anything apart from trying to do the Shen. Okay, and you can see they clearly don't respect me whatsoever. So I'm going to try and get some of these pallets out of the way in the middle. And then what we're going to do after that is that's when we're going to rip it, because they have 3 pallets right here. I really want to get some of these pallets out of the way if possible. Okay, perfect. So if we can get the one on the right and the one in front of us here, then I'm ready to just rip and go for it with the chainsaw and start slugging straight away. Okay, perfect. Another pallet out of the way. That's exactly what we want. Gotta remember there is somebody in the corner working on the generator. Take this pallet as well. Perfect. And now if they're all in the area, I'm more than happy to just chainsaw away. Okay. I'm gonna get a chainsaw there. I've got to be careful because they're gonna pop that gen relatively soon. I've got a Nancy in here who's just way too overconfident. Out in the open, has nothing to use really at all. Try and get this, but it's not going to be easy, and I actually collide with the wall there, so that's me unintentionally being a baby Bubba. And yeah, they're not going for this last gen at all 4 survivors in the area, so this should be perfect. They do have pallets in the area. They just dropped 1. I don't know if I make this. If I don't, then I'm going to take the pallet. Wow. Okay, they managed to time it perfectly. But yeah, this is 110% a bully squad at this point. And we've got to go for it now. So, Fang, you're first. It's 1 off the board. See how progress this gen is. Okay, not to the point where we need to worry about it just yet. Maybe lockers. Survivor right here in the corner. This is going to be another free chainsaw down unless I mess up. Perfect. I'm actually going to use all my charges to get back over to this, because I don't want them to pick up freely. I'm going to chase her as well. Minimum I'm going to get is a tag. They might go for the vault. If they do, then they do. That's fine. They're probably going to go for the pallet, right? Because it's a lot safer against a Bubba. Yeah. Nice double vault. Actually smart. I don't really want to chase here, actually. I want to make sure that they're not doing this gen in the corner, because if they are, that's going to be pretty bad for me. I don't think they are, because they have came for the pickup. Yep. Actually, I don't even need to use my chainsaw here. That was an insanely laggy dead hard, but okay. And another survivor in the corner here. I have no pallets over here. Got this survivor who's probably the best one, from what I can tell. I'm going to use all that bamboozle. Okay, now we have free chainsaw. Perfect. Then use the pole, which is actually pretty smart. Wow, we almost missed that as well. And this is the last survivor, and we get both. Wow. That was insane. They fully resorted to not even popping the last gen and just going for the bully. I mean, I think that that's exactly what you want when you do a game like this. A 4K, we entertained it a little bit. Got rid of as many resources as possible. And we ended up getting the 4K, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. I didn't even really have to play any loops with my power, just because they were all pretty confident for just going for spins and dying in the open, pretty much. Only one that really used loops, however, was the Nia. And like I say, I'm going to be pretty excited for this endgame chat, because I'm pretty sure they're all PC. Okay, this is the endgame chat. Actually, a really wholesome one. They were all just really wholesome about it. They kind of had an idea of what was going on, but I just said, I mean, I wanted to wait until the last gem was popped, but you didn't pop it, and they said, yeah, we figured it was the endgame build, but they were just having fun. But GG's, it was a lot of fun, and yeah, they fully resorted to the whole 360 in the open and stuff, so we had to pull the trigger a little bit early, but I'm pretty happy with that game. Okay, and for the second game of this video, I've decided to use a game to show you how hard this challenge was, so I hope you enjoy it. And this is one of my attempts. Okay, there we go. Well, here's Dwight, so we're gonna go for him. I bumped. No! I'm existing. And they're gonna get on that gate straight away. They've split gates, which is really bad, actually. I do have no way out, but that's not gonna last very long. And they got a pallet here as well. I don't know if we can get this on this map. This is just kind of ridiculous, to be honest. He had a flashbang as well. Yeah, these guys couldn't really be better kitted out. We will try for the Jill, though. I was gonna say, there's no way she goes for that, right? Surely not. Okay, well, we got her. Now we can extend for this Dwight. Hopefully he doesn't go too far. I would assume that he doesn't stay on the TL wall, so I'll go over here. Actually, I see a survivor going across. I think I see the crown. Yep, I do. Okay, hopefully we can cut this person off. Oh, there's two, even better. Okay, this Dwight we can definitely get. He's right out in the open. Shouldn't make that pallet. He doesn't. Perfect. Okay. So this is perfect. This is exactly what we want. Extreme overconfidence from the survivors here, which is the only thing that's going to allow us to potentially win this. Do have to remember that this gate is really close. Okay. Well, I feel like I have to pick this up. Okay, that was a good mind game. I'll go for it. Okay, they got the pallet down in time. I don't think there's a lot I can do because they're just gonna get out eventually. Yeah, there's just too many pallets on this map for me to do anything really. I think if we do this challenge, it's just not gonna happen on a map like this. Okay, Claudette. That's ridiculous. I got cheated. And now I don't think I even catch that. That's insane. That is completely insane. Okay. Well, I mean, they're being extremely altruistic. She probably has DS. There we go. Now he's dead, because if you didn't know, you can't get back up there anymore. And I can force these two out. She still has DS, right? She's got to. Okay, well, he messed up. If they just left, they could have got 3 out ages ago, but they're just trying for a 4-man out. I think I get her. I don't know if she still has DS or not. That's fine. I'll take a 2K out of this. Just that endgame is ridiculously hard with the amount of pallets that are there.